Welcome back, everyone. It is time now for a teleprompter test because it is National Talk Like Shakespeare Day. I don't know if that's how he talked. So we will try a couple sonnets, then some smaller tongue twisters, and let's see if we can pull off some iambic pentameter. See,
We're already off to a good start.
Already off to a great start. So, Jeremy, right. I'll let you go first.
Oh, then please let me.
Okay.
Please. Thank you. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let me get in character. Let me get my close-up, Mr. DeMille. Here we go. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is the gold complexion dimmed. And every fair from fair time declines, by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that thou, I was doing so good, nor lose possession of that thou there oust? What word is that? Nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest. So long as men can breathe, your eyes can see, so long lives this and gives life to thee. I was doing so good up until there. And I don't know what the word oust means.
Oust, okay.
Oust.
Oust. And what does that interpret to in today's?
I think he's telling a woman how beautiful she is.
Okay, perfect. All right, I will give this a go. Excuse me, all right. As an unperfect actor on the stage, who with his fear is put beside his part, or some fierce thing replete with too much rage, whose strength's abundance weakens his own heart. So I for fear of trust forget to say the perfect ceremony of love's rite, and in mine own love's strength then seem to decay. Overcharged with burden of mine own love's might, oh, let my books be the eloquence and dumb presages of my speaking breast, who plead for love and look for recompense more than that tongue that more hath more expressed. Oh, learn to read what to hear with eyes belongs to love's fine wit. What did I just say?
I have no idea.
Who could understand that?
And I don't understand why they talked that way in Shakespeare's time. Couldn't they just make a simple sentence?
I love you, and read a book.
Hey, you're gorgeous, and we're done.
Yes.
And that's it. Okay,
Okay.
we'll do some short ones here.
Not Shakespeare. Okay, these are tongue twisters.
Although I will tell you this, in high school we did a Midsummer Night's Dream for our plays that took us to state, you know? Mm-hmm. And it was one of my favorite plays I've ever done. And once you get into the rhythm of the Shakespeare, it does become easier, and once you learn what you're saying, but not all of it.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Oh wait, okay. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? I think I nailed it!
I've always wondered that. I wish we had an answer. Okay, here we go. Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, dear, oh goodness, I just saw what you have to read. Oh my.
Silly Sally swiftly shooed 7 silly sheep. The 7 silly sheep, silly Sally shooed. Shilly-shallied south. These sheep shouldn't sleep in a shack. Sheep should sleep in a shed.
That is impossible. I mean, that is like the
Yeah.
No, that is way too hard. Okay, now it's time for, this is short, but it's the Guinness Book of World Records for difficulty.
Okay, and I think it's just one sentence.
Okay, one sentence. I'm just doing one sentence, right? The sixth sick sheep's sick. Oh.
Okay.
The sixth sick sheep's six ships. Oh, wow, that's great.
I don't see any ships in the teleprompter. Okay, here I go. The sixth sick sheep's sheep's sick. The sixth sick sheep's sick.
What does that even mean? The sheep's sick ship is sick? Sheep is sick? What?
I don't know.
The sixth sick sheep's sixth. I feel that's redundant.
I don't know. I do see one of our anchors coming in And it would be really interesting to see if
Jesse
our
can-
news anchor, Jesse Inman, could do this.
Oh my gosh, it is very hard, Jesse Inman. It was very challenging, and to read Shakespeare like cold, like a cold read, not fun, not easy.
No, very
And
difficult.
here's a fun fact though. Tom Schmidt, when he does weather, he likes the teleprompter to be blank because he just talks.
Yes.
Can I ask you a quick question, Tom, about that? Do you mind?
No, it's fine.
I know you can read a teleprompter. However,
I've been reading for years now.
Do you prefer, like when you're doing the weather, just to speak off the cuff? You kind of know the order. How do you get all your thoughts collected to present the weather forecast?
Well, I make the forecast in the morning when I get here. And so it gives me an idea of where to start, where am I going, what's happening, and then graphics, you know. You have an image behind you, just talk about the picture.
Yeah.
Which, of course, I made too, so
I see.
I see. Yeah.
a lot of preparation.
When doing theater in high school, I would write down my lines, then recite them. Because like the whole act of like writing it down and doing it just helped my brain.
But Tom, you also have to think double because you have hard outs to deal with, which means like they are going to go to commercial whether you're done talking or not. You have to
Right.
plan your words. I mean, it's a lot of thinking,
It kind of is.
and you seem to not stumble ever. You seem to do really well.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I kind of, it's all right sometimes. Sometimes
Do you ever get nervous?
I do a little bit sometimes because I'll be in there, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have 5 slides left, and they just gave me the 30-second count.
And you're like,
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
all right, we got to get through these quick.
Yeah.
Do you want to give this Guinness World Record? You know what I'm trying to
yeah,
say.
the sixth sheep's sick.
That was really
That's
good.
pretty
actually.
good.
Sixth sick sheiks. So sheik is in like some kind of king or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. A
Prince.
chic, yes.
And sixth sheep's sick.
Sick.
I feel like it's redundant, but that's just me. But that's the Guinness
don't
Book
know.
of World
Yes.
Records hardest.
Yeah,
Yes.
There you go.
question.
Tom, do your magic.
Yes.